What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and this is Unfollowed, a brand new show calling out influencer culture and the things that are going on in this world that really matter. We have made the wrong people famous, and we get to call them out here, and that's really fun. I do this on my other channel called the Dad Challenge Podcast, but I mainly call out child exploiters and influencers, parenting influencers, and things like that. But I wanted to expand and do a little bit on this show, on this channel, that channel I had for a long time, and I was just thinking last night, this would be awesome. I've been following guys like Daddy Snacks and a bunch of other creators calling out influencers. We are in an age of being de-influenced, where we are sick and tired of influencer culture, of these entitled brats getting out there and doing stupid shit. And it's gotten icky, and a lot of us are waking up to the fact that this is disgusting, and it's really fun to call them out and make fun of these assholes who think that they're entitled. Because they are, they're a little bit entitled. But let's talk about it together on Unfollowed. Let's go. Okay, so I think it's great that the first video we're going to cover on Unfollowed is going to be this JL Patisserie story. Now, JL Patisserie is a French artisan pastry. I call it a pastry. It's a patisserie. It's basically a bakery. It's delicious, and they're very famous, and they're Arizona. What is happening in influencer culture as a whole is shit. Okay, it used to be someone got famous, and then they got influencer deals and things like that. And now it's like there's micro influencers, there's little influencers they take a little niche and then they get to do, I like some influencers, don't get me wrong. But overall, the influencer culture is bullshit. It's disgusting, and it's full of entitled ass, disgusting brats. There are guys out there emerging that have been on the internet for a couple of months. One is called Daddy Snacks, and I guess he's a company that does popcorn and stuff like that, but he started calling out influencers and went gangbusters, and it's good. He does really short videos. He doesn't actually tag them or anything like that, not all the time. He's been already tried to be sued a couple of times, but he's doing a great job doing it. And I was watching that, I'm like, that's what I do, and I can do that more in a little bit more long form content about this type of thing. And so they're not going to be as long as the other videos, but we're going to cover these stories with my take on them. And I hate influencers. I hate the culture. I think it's bullshit. We make so many of the wrong people famous. They're faking what they do, first of all. They're not who they really seem to be. They don't have any friends. Influencers are just, ugh. Everybody hates them. But they're a necessity in this world where people are moving away from, television the way we used to have it, right? You used to wake up Saturday morning, get your bowl of cereal, watch cartoons, and you get cartoons, and you get advertisements for Legos and for games and things like that. Direct advertisement has changed now to your internet and your online profile, which is being tracked, which is why you should use a VPN, by the way. But they're curating if you say something, all of a sudden you're seeing ads for it, and you're seeing videos like that. Influencers are a necessity to brands because that is what we are watching. We are watching people live their lives on the internet. And, there are some good ones out there, don't get me wrong. But influencers for influencers' sake, I hate them all. I hate them all. Okay? They're just all they want to do is be an influencer, and there's no reason for them to be influencers. There's no net positive. They're not bringing anything good to the world. They're just influencers for influencers' sake. That's who I'm talking about, and that's who I hate. And that's what happened here with someone called Glamorama. So this is how this usually works. A bigger influencer doesn't need to reach out to brands on their behalf. They get a company to do it. I am a bigger influencer on my other channel. I have a company that reaches out to brands, or brands reach out to them. I don't ever directly contact brands. Okay, they contact my agency. My agency contacts me. We make an agreement. I do the deal, and it's usually something I will stand behind. Not all the time. Some things change, especially when it comes to things like Scentbird and stuff like that. I will try to give you something that I think I would follow, or I do ingest, or whatever the case may be, right? That's how it usually works. But sometimes influencers just get a little bit crazy, and I think that because they have a bunch of followers, that they're God's gift to the world. Glamorama has 16,000 followers. Very, very, very small. She changed her name to Aurorag, by the way. Very small influencer, but she's a food influencer. And I actually don't mind food influencers who are good at what they do. But can we stop for a minute and stop getting people to give me free shit because I'm an influencer? Can we stop that? Now, I will sometimes reach out to my company and say, hey, look, I really like for instance, I really like Raycon headphones. So I said, hey, can you reach out to Raycon on my behalf? Because I like them and I like to team up with them. And they did. And Raycon said, yeah, we'd love to team up with you. Right? I'm not reaching out and saying, hey, give me free shit. Although there is one company I'm like, hey, man, the Resemi app, I'm like, you give me a referral code to get other people signed on, and if that gives me the app for free, I will do it. Okay, there are some of them like, yeah, I'll do that. Sometimes I love some stuff, but I don't reach out to people and be like, give me stuff because I'm an influencer. Look, if I can do a video for you and you say, hey, look, I noticed you have a channel. Maybe we can do this together, or sometimes people who offer me services, I say, hey, I want to film it for my channel anyway. Is that okay with you? I don't ask for discounts. I just say, is it okay if I film this? Like I had my garage epoxied, I filmed the whole process. I didn't ask for a discount, but I said, hey, is it okay if I film it for my projects? Yeah, no problem. And I'll share that with them, right? And that's what I like about Daddy Snacks. He like calls the people out who go into these companies and they go like, hey, give me free shit or I'm going to give you a bad review. And that's what Glamorama did. And this thing went gangbuster mega viral because of what they did. So she reached out. And so this is what JL Patisserie had to say about that. And this went viral. It's 6.4 million, no, it's 62 million views. Watch this.
So we recently had an influencer reach out to us and asked to do a collaboration. And we respectfully declined because it was not in our budget right now. Then she essentially tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered the food for free, she would then write a good review about us. I told her we'd think about it, but she still came in the next day. And although we hadn't agreed to collab with her, we recognized her when she came in and we still were very accommodating and offered her extra drinks. So we totally respect a bad review. But what we don't like is lying and bullying. The first
bitch.
thing she said was that our pistachio was so faked. Fun fact. We have right here our pistachio paste that is 100% pistachios from Italy.
I love this lady. I don't even know her. I love her. She's like, excuse me? You called out my pistachio paste? Look at this $500 tub of pistachio paste. What are you going to say now? That's what I like.
All of our flours that we use in our product, the farine de blé, épeautre, gruyère rouge, all comes on the palette.
She's from real French area, like not Canadian French. She's from France, it sounds like. That's very nice.
From Europe. And also, this is our panettone flour, straight from Italy. It's written entirely in Italian.
I guess it makes a difference, eh? I thought you could just go to the grocery store and get whatever flour, but the flour does make a difference, I guess.
Not bad for close to the airport bakery. Beyond the fact that we spend 10 times the amount of money to buy the ingredients, the most valuable part of our product is the time we spend to make them. From our sourdough starter to our dough, every single thing is handmade from scratch.
To make this, we spent 6 months.
6
to
months.
learn it, how to feed it, know how to work with it.
And it only likes the flour from Italy. And this isn't just about me. This specific influencer has gone to many different local restaurants and bullied them. The problem...
Because you didn't see the thing that says they hate to see me coming. Well, why do you want to be an influencer that just wants to be a tyrant? Like, why would you take the power you have as an influencer, which she really doesn't? But why be a tyrant? Like, I'm a tyrant to influencers. I get that. To influencers, I am. But why do you want to be a tyrant to businesses just trying to make it? I know there are some businesses out there that do deserve the shit that comes their way, like I forget what it was called. Whatever, the table that fell over, that's their fault. That they deserve that. But why go to... This lady is nice. This place is popular. She does not seem like a tyrant. Why do you want to be a tyrant to people?
Is if the next generation is influenced by her to believe it's okay to bully and disrespect the food industry. We like working with influencers, but acting like the working class is beneath
someone who makes more money sleeping than you ever will.
You and promoting this kind of message on social media and bribing us for free stuff is not really something we support. My biggest pride in what I've built here isn't just how I source my ingredients, but it's having found the people to be my team that wake up every day and that care about what we do, our processes, and that work.
She's got this IKEA frame up here with no picture in it.
Really, really hard to do this. And most of all, thank you to our customers, sincerely, because it's thanks to you that since day one, I get to live my dream of having a bakery. And thanks to your support, I've been able to continue to be as true to my art.
I love it. And so that was what she came out with. And that went mega ass viral. And that influencer wasn't expecting this shit. Some of the comments, this one has 419,000 likes. Are influencers just too poor to buy a pastry? No, they're entitled. They're not too poor. They make money doing it. I can't express how much I respect the response. And Mark and I started a vlog like, 12 years ago called Ottawa Foodie, where we were just like, we were interested in showing great food around the city. And we would call them. Like, we weren't influencers. We had no following. But we would say, hey, we're starting a vlog. We love great food. Can we come to your place? Can you, in exchange for a vlog, we will, can you hook us up? And even if they wouldn't, we would have paid for it, right? But we weren't there to review the food. We were there to be like, hey, we already know this food is awesome. I need you guys to go look at this food. And every single restaurant in Ottawa, because of the way we approached them, they said, yeah, hell yeah, come on in. And we did a bunch of cool videos called Ottawa Foodie. So good. Okay. And the food in Ottawa is really, really, really good. But the way we approached it was different. We didn't like, hey, give me this or we're going to leave a bad review. Okay. Why would you ever do that? You're so stupid. Glad you're on here exposing her. She changed her name. It's no longer Glamorama, it's Aurora Rag. Yep. And people are going to call her out. So she gets off the internet. She cancels or she's trying to escape getting in trouble for this, but it ain't happening. So this is what she writes on her apology. Her apology. Get this. Hey, everyone. And she tagged the patisserie. First and foremost, I want to address the fake ass ingredients comment. When I tasted the pistachio pastry, I noticed a strong pistachio flavor that reminded me of extract or flavoring. So I assume that's what was used to enhance the taste. Hey bitch, are you a freaking baker? Are you a chef? Then shut the up. Maybe it was added, maybe it wasn't, but I want to be clear that they do use real ingredients as well, and I should have been more thoughtful in my wording. No, what happened was, and I can't find this video, this is why I hate TikTok, by the way. I cannot find the original video of her breaking this down. It's everybody doing a little tag. They saw her talking, but I watched it once and I couldn't find it ever again because she deleted her account. But basically she tore them to shreds because she didn't get free shit. Tore them to shreds. And this shit and as she's tearing them to shreds, the food looks so good. She's not convinced. And so this isn't an apology. This is just someone who cannot, this is what I hate about influencers too. Their apologies are so fake. Even ChatGPT isn't helping you here, okay? I also want to clarify something really important. My review was not revenge for being turned down for collaboration. That's not true, you're lying. I had already planned to visit and review their bakery regardless, paid or not, but I understand how things unfolded. I might have looked like I did it out of spite. That's not who I am, and that never my intention. But then a bunch of receipts have come up that she does do shit out of spite. And they still give you free drinks, dickhole. You still got free shit and you were still angry. The entitlement of influencers needs to stop. You guys are dicks, okay? Nobody likes you. Yeah, like look at any influencers. They're only other friends with other influencers, and in real life they have no friends. Even their family hates them, okay? For those who've followed me for a while, you know I always give honest reviews, good or bad, but I also understand how now that honesty without compassion can come across. Shut up. No one cares about what you have to say. When the collaboration didn't work out, I completely respected that and went on a regular paying customer. My goal was, you should do this. If you're going to review food, this is all you should do. You cannot give an honest review of something that you are getting paid to do. Okay? Don't do reviews then. Do exposés. Be like, hey, look, I'm this person. This is good food. I know it is. They've comped my meal. It's awesome. You should say it up front anyway. You should have to say, hey, look, they comped this meal, and so this is my review of it. If you're going to be a food reviewer and you're going to be impartial, go pay for it yourself. Because then you can give an impartial review without having the need to be like, hey, I'm being bribed for this review. Right? It's gross. She's not a reviewer. She's an extortionist is what she is. My goal was still to give an honest review, but I see that message followed by negative video made it seem like I only wanted free food or felt entitled. That's exactly what you did. So shut up. But it's not true. It's true. That's why you have no videos left on the internet. That was never my mindset. I truly regret that I came across that way. To the bakery, I'm sincerely sorry for any hurt. Shut up. I respect the time, effort, and heart that goes into running a small business. No, you don't. No, you do not. Because there's other videos of her treating other people like shit. And I genuinely wish you nothing but success moving forward. No, you don't. And you are canceled. At the end of the day, we're all human. Sometimes we mess up publicly and we can all take accountability, learn. No, F off here. Thank you to everyone who reached out with kindness. They always say that too. Influencers always like, thanks to the ones who did like me. I like you the best. Of course you do. Of course you do. But this bitch, okay, gets on here and someone has copied the account. And this is what she did.
Then she essentially tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered the food for free, she would then write a good review about it.
God damn, someone finally stood up to me. You know, I gotta say, f***ing kudos, for real. I respect that. I do.
Is that why are you wearing those, son? Why you look like that? You look like a dick beetle.
Don't respect are the lies. So, here are the receipts. You want the truth.
The meal will need to be comped, including gratuity. If this all looks like something, okay.
You can't handle the truth.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. I'll let the team know and we'll get back to you. Sounds great. Hello, I never heard back from you. With this morning, the staff was very kind. Pastries are beautiful, but there was definitely more miss than hit from what we ordered. Thanks for coming by and for the feedback.
I never said...
Yeah, you basically did. You did exactly what you said. You did.
That I would leave a good review for a free meal. I have never done that, and I won't...
Yes, but you said if it's not good, I won't leave a bad review. So basically you're saying I will leave a good review. Shut the f*** up. If you're going to review food or anything in the world, stop getting it comped. You cannot give... I mean, you can. because there are tech reviewers out there who will get all the tech stuff and they'll give honest reviews. But I honestly think if you get something for free, you should not give it a review. Okay, because you're biased. Some are so big that they get the stuff sent them and they'll give honest reviews, but you're biased. You're looking for free shit. Go buy your own food, bitch.
Never do that. So I think it's a bit of a stretch to say that I was bullying you. You have way more followers than I do. You are way cooler than I am. I will admit that.
Everybody's cooler than you. You're a piece of shit. Why are you wearing weird glasses?
Like, I would love to have the online presence that you do. So if anything, you're kind of punching down. My video got what, like 7,400, I think, maybe 12,000, 13,000 on Instagram.
Okay, that's like that's tens of thousands of views.
It didn't do great. I also said nice things in that video. I actually do think if you stay away from the nuts, if you're like me that don't like that fake pistachio flavor, I still have one of your other pastries here. Well, this one was a pistachio, so it hasn't been eaten yet. But the pumpkin one that I...
Imagine being called out by everybody on the internet. You are absolutely wrong in this, and doubling down on how big of a shit ass you are. This is the entitlement that I'm talking about. She honestly believes that she's like, oh my God, my 16,000 followers, like, we're coming for you. Your followers hate you too, just so you're aware.
Loved and raved about. I'm not exaggerating. I ate it about 2 hours ago, and I will say it's been frozen for days since Saturday. Pulled it out after about 30 minutes. It was still phenomenal, and I'll stand by that.
You're standing by it now? Yeah? Okay, bug eyes.
Didn't get free drinks. We did get a free shot of espresso, which was so nice. Like, the Frenchman that works there, he was this sweet...
Why are you playing semantics? We didn't get free drinks with an S, but we got a free drink. Semantics. You got some free shit. Oh my gosh. Never come back to the internet. You're bad at the internet.
Man ever. I said I like my coffee strong. He sent out a free shot of espresso. That was so nice. Regardless... Jenna, I respect your balls. I do respect your talent. It may not be always my taste, but I do respect your talent.
You don't respect anybody, you bitch. You don't care about shit, and that's why you're canceled.
You make beautiful pastries.
Oh, but this helps.
I'd work on that quiche, though. And...
oh my God, this dirty, rotten bitch.
I hope both your sides of your pillow are cold at night, and I do wish you nothing but the best.
No, you don't. Do you still feel that way? Anyway, this is a fake account, but they're posting all the shit that she posted. Hey, everyone, I just wanted to clear something up because I think a lot of people misunderstood my video. I said that if something didn't taste good, I wouldn't post it. And since I did post it, that means it was actually good. What? So that's what people are saying. You said you wouldn't post it if you had a problem with it. And so she just lied, basically. So... then this has happened.
Okay, I wanted to contribute to the conversation going around the JL Patisserie and Glamorama. And now that she's off the app, I feel safe.
This is funny.
So, sorry, I'm a pansy.
It's okay.
About a year ago, she...
And this is the thing is, this is what the influencers want. They want to be feared by brands and restaurants so that they can get in there and be like, do you know who I am? Oh, you guys snuggling. Oh, the Snuggy Bears. Yeah, they want you to be afraid so that they're like, oh my God, they're coming in there. Oh my God, their influencers are coming.
Came into my place of work here in the Valley and made a TikTok about it and posted it, and she was not kind. She was very mean. She didn't have anything nice really to say about where I work or
she's a bitch.
Or how my service was. And I didn't say anything about it. I was quiet. And my coworkers asked me if I was going to talk about it or if I was going to post about it. And I didn't.
A lot of people would be like, why not? But at the same time, that's because some people just don't like drama. They really don't. Some people love it. Some people, I love it. Some people don't. That's a mature response too. That's a mature response.
I was quiet. We were quiet because we let the universe do the job for us.
Well, JL Pastries did the job for you.
And it did. And all I can say is that I'm glad that...
I love the preening. Like, I'm so happy this bitch got what she deserved. That's what she's trying to say.
Another bully is off the internet. So... also, don't ask me where I work. Because I'm not going to tell you.
She has a new account under Glamorama. No, it's under your whatever it is. You're not a pansy. Just know to pick your battles. Yeah. Universe didn't do it. Someone else had the courage and stood up. So here's this. This is literally gotten in the Today magazine or whatever this is called. Influencer apologized after bakery accused her of lying and bullying. She said she tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered her free food, she would then write good reviews about us. She's paraphrasing when she says that, but it's exactly what the context of the messages were. It's exactly what I would decipher from that as well. It's exactly what I would take. Anybody would. Anybody in the business would take that away. Hey, if it's not good, I won't say anything. If it's great, I'll say something. What the hell what do you think are you supposed to mean by that? A dispute between a high-end bakery and an online food reviewer has a mess of crumbs all over TikTok. On October 7th, Aurora Griffo, who posted food reviews under the name Glamorama, shared a now deleted review of Amazon bakery JL Patisserie that sparked major backlash and eventually an apology. I do not mind spending $10 on a pastry if they are really good, but you cannot use fake ass ingredients, Griffo said in the controversial review while holding a pistachio croissant. That pistachio color is about as natural as my boobs and ass and waistline. Okay, that's what? She was similarly harsh regarding the shop's coffee, which she deemed super sour and acidic, and its quiche, which she said was paper thin crust and so much egg she would have eaten an omelet. $5 for cannelli. I didn't even pay that in Sancho freaking Lopez, she continued. That's the price to the Phoenix airport. I absolutely love the pumpkin pie croissant, but everything was a little on the sweet and rich side, which some people love. She had blah, blah, blah. Griffo ended her review with the missive. With all that being said, I think if you stay away from the expensive ingredients like these nuts, you can definitely enjoy delicious pastry here. Though the review itself didn't initially grow viral, it caught attention to the bakery, which is owned by Jenna Leroy. On October 9th, she responded in a now viral video disputing most of Griffo's claims without naming her directly. Along with the claim, Leroy posted a screenshot of a direct message from Griffo, which said the meal. For the remainder of the video, she pushes back accusing. Anyway, we saw the video. It was great. It's awesome. And this bitch is canceled. And so what is the moral of the story? What have we learned here, influencers? Stop extorting businesses for good reviews. If you're going to get out there and be an influencer for food, cool, buy it yourself. If you're going to influence the products, because a lot of them do, buy it yourself. We're so sick of hearing entitled influencers talk about shit that they've been given anyway and giving biased reviews that don't help us. That's bullshit, okay? Influencers in general, stop being assholes. That's what we're asking of you. And they're not going to, and that's why I've literally started an entire channel just for that. Because there's so many people that are being a bunch of dicks that it needs to be called out. And so I'm going to be joining up with a bunch of other creators who do that already in this de-influence culture that we're in right now. I love it. Everybody, take a deep breath. Just like I do on my other channel. The deep breaths are good. We need to decompress after the assholery that we've just witnessed here. And if you're in Arizona, head over to JL Patisserie, get yourself some delicious food. Tell them I sent you. I don't want any free things. If I'm ever in Arizona, which I won't be because you have no grass, I will be getting myself some pastries, okay? Because that's how you do this, and that's how you respond with class, and that's what everybody should be doing. And I love this movement, and it's awesome. And you're incredible, and you are valuable. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Make sure you unfollow these assholes, and I'll see you when I see you.